Hello there, how are you doing? So in this lesson, let's learn about interfaces. Okay, so an interface is an OOP element that groups a set of function declarations without implementing them. Okay, so this is almost similar to what we did in the previous lesson in abstract classes. Okay, so let's have a look on customer.php. Here what we did is we defined the functions to make sure that the children classes, the one that extends this class, they will have to implement these methods. Okay, so this is how we used abstract methods. So this interface is almost similar. Okay, so there are a few differences. So the interface are different from abstract classes since they cannot contain any implementation at all, whereas abstract classes could mix both method definition and implemented ones. So what I mean by that is, as you can see, this is the abstract class we did in the last lesson. So we defined abstract methods, but at the same time we have other regular methods as well. We have construct, we have the properties, we could all mix it up with abstract classes. But with interface, you can't do that. Interface can only have the methods that you would like to force implementation. Okay, so interface cannot contain any properties of function. So first thing, we have to move all the code from customer to the person class. Okay, so from the developer's point of view, using a class that implements an interface is like writing a contract. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this interface. Okay, then this interface can be extended by another class, and that is done using the implement keyword. Okay, so currently, as you can see, this abstract class has been implemented using the extends keyword, but as soon as this becomes interface, when you want to extend customer interface, you would use implement instead of extends. Okay, so that's coming next. Let's not worry about that. First thing, let's move this code from customer class, all this, let's move it to person. Okay, because we're going to make it an interface. Okay, so let's begin. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so let's copy this one and let's move it to person. Okay, next, what do we have here? Let's get rid of it. The construct method also we can move. Okay, let's replace this with that, and we don't need to use this parent because we're already here. Okay, next, what do? We have these, copy, okay, right after the construct, yes. Okay, so let's get rid of all this. Okay, so all we have is abstract methods. Okay, we're going to move all these methods as well, all these accessors and mutators. Okay, so let's copy and let's move to person. Okay, so what do we have here? We have all the properties, we have construct method, we have all this, we have methods, we have accessors and all that stuff. Okay, great. So all this has been moved to person. Now customer, we're going to make it an interface. In order to make this interface, all we have to do is, let's get rid of this. All we do is use this interface keyword. Okay, so interface customer, simple as that. Okay, now we don't need abstract. Let's get rid of it, and we need to make sure that it is public, because that's the whole point, right? Interface only care about public methods, which are the ones that other developers can use, right, or other classes can use. So public function get monthly fee, get amount to borrow, and get type. Great. Now previously these basic and premium class, they extend customer, right? But now the customer has changed. So what it's going to do is it's going to use implement instead. So let's do that. Class basic implements customer. Okay, so this is how you implement interface. Let's do, okay, so class basic implements customer. Great. Now this basic, and let's do the same with premium. Okay, let's paste. Okay, so basic and premium, both of them are implementing customer, which means these methods they have to have, and they already have, so that's good. We're good to go. Okay, so let's go to init.php. So this way we ensure that your class will always have the methods declared in the interface regardless of the implementation. Let's go and refresh. Boolean true. Okay, so it seems to be working fine because all we're doing is we're using these methods. Now let's try one more. var dom. Let's get this customer, and let's try to get its type. Okay, get type, which we have here. If it is basic, it is basic. If not, it's premium. Okay, so let's save this one and let's give it a try. Refresh. As you can see, it works. Okay, so it's implementing the interface. Now that these basic and premium are implementing the interface customer, they have only these methods available. What happened to all those methods we had previously, which has now been moved to person, right? For example, get surname, get first name, and all this. How do we access? Because definitely this is it has nothing to do with person, right? Because it's not extending person or anything. So how does it work? Now we're going to cover that probably in the next video, but in this video let's try accessing one of these properties. We could do it before, but now that we have changed the customer class, made it interface, moved all the methods away from this class to person, now let's see what happens, what error we get. Okay, so let's go to init. Now instead of get type, in fact let's copy and let's put it down, and then let me try to get the first name. So let's see if it works. Obviously not. So the error we get on cut error, call to undefined method customer basic get first name, undefined method. So obviously it has no idea, right? Because they're implementing customer, and customer has defined these methods. That's it. It doesn't know anything about person class, neither basic or premium. So how do we fix this issue? We will discuss that in the next video. All right, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.